The time now, 6:14. Time to check your weather with Thomas. Got another rough drive into work this morning.
It is rough. We have lake effect snow, lake enhanced snow out there this morning in northern Utah. So portions of the Wasatch Front, the roadways are going to be rough. That's just kind of the easiest way to say it. But if your car's not equipped to deal with winter driving conditions, might be best to postpone that travel.
Yeah, it wasn't just like the roads were slushy like they were yesterday. You had the snow sticking to the road here overnight.
Well, because we have temperatures along the Wasatch Front that are sitting in the 20s, so anything that's falling, sticking on the roadways, the plows are doing a great job. But when you're seeing snow falling as heavy as it is, it's hard to keep up with it. But the resorts are coming in with significant snow totals just within the last 24 hours. Both Snowbird and Alta over 30 inches of snow within the last 24 hours. However, when you look at the last 12 hours, both resorts are around 20 inches of snow. Brighton's at 18 inches of snow. Brian Head picked up 17 inches of snow. Solitude at 17. Park City Mountain at 16. Cherry Peak at 14. Beaver Mountain at 11. Along with Snow Basin and Deer Valley at 9 inches of snow. And I've been looking at the snow stakes this morning. They are buried once again because not only are we seeing heavy snow, but we're also looking at some strong winds that are resulting in some blowing snow. This is the view from the Powder Mountain snow stake, and it's buried in snow, so you can't even see it. And a lot of the snow stakes that we have around our area look something very similar. So now let's go ahead and zoom things in with the storm tracker radar. That lake effect band that we're seeing is stretching from the northern portion of Magna, more or less through Taylorsville, into the southeastern portion of the Salt Lake Valley. Salt Lake City starting to see some of that heavier snow as well. This lake effect band was basically on the edge of the Oakers, moving through Point of the Mountain, but it has continued to move further off to the east. So in the central portion of the Salt Lake Valley and in the southeastern portion of the Salt Lake Valley, that's where we're seeing that heaviest snow. But we're also still tracking some steady snow from Salt Lake City northward through Weber County, through Box Elder County, Cache Valley still seeing snow, Tooele still seeing snow, and we're also still seeing snow in portions of the Utah Valley, especially around Highland. And then we also have some lake effect snow in the southeastern portion of the Utah Valley, downstream of Utah Lake. In the eastern portion of the state, isolated snow showers stretch from the Uinta Basin down through the I-70 corridor, so around Arches National Park, and things are beginning to calm down in southern Utah. However, we're still seeing at least some snow showers in portions of Iron County. But talking about the roadways, this is what it currently looks like on I-15 at 90th South in Sandy. That snow has come down. It looks like out on I-15, we're actually at a standstill right now. Sarah will get you caught up on traffic in just a bit, but hard to see with that camera. But those roads are running snowy, to say the least. And the winter storm warnings that we have for central and northern Utah will continue through 6 o'clock this evening. The winter storm warning that we had for portions of southern Utah, those have since been allowed to expire. However, we'll still at least hold on to a chance for some snow showers, mainly from Iron County into Beaver County by this afternoon. But when it comes to additional accumulations, we could see an additional 1 to 5 inches for most valleys in the warnings, 4 to 8 possible, though, in the Salt Lake, Utah, Tooele, and Rush valleys, up to 12 inches for some of the benches, 4 to 8 for the Wasatch Back, isolated up to a foot. And we could see an additional 6 to 12 inches for the central and northern mountains, with isolated maybe upwards of 18 to 20 inches, especially if we continue with this lake effect and lake enhancement snow showers. Here's the current view from Cedar City, where things have calmed down, still seeing a few flurries flying. But when you look at the roadways with the snow that we saw last night and during the overnight hours, those roads are still running slick. So if you're traveling on the I-15 corridor, say from Iron County all the way up through the Utah-Idaho state line, make sure that you're building in extra time. And even along the Wasatch Front, we're going to hold on to that chance for snow showers. By this afternoon, I think snow will become more scattered in nature, but still better than a 50-50 chance that some snow finds you. Daytime highs coming in well below our seasonal averages on the magnitude of 10 to 20 degrees below normal. And in Salt Lake City, the average high for today, 59 degrees. We will be well shy of that as we only see daytime highs along the Wasatch Front climb into the mid and maybe the upper 30s. Now let's go ahead and begin the FUTURECAST and start it at 7 o'clock this morning. And the FUTURECAST is underdoing it, but it is showing that lake effect continuing from this morning even into this afternoon. And with more energy arriving on the backside of our winter storm system, we're going to have an even better chance of seeing some snow showers across northern Utah as we go from the morning into the afternoon, holding on to a pretty decent chance into this evening. And as I mentioned, in Beaver and Iron County, still going to have that chance. In northern Utah, holding on to a chance for some snow showers through the overnight hours, even through the early portion of tomorrow. But by tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, high pressure will finally begin to build in, and we'll see some calm calmer conditions to round out the work week and move into the Easter weekend. And St. George will hold on to at least a chance for some rain showers today. Still going to be windy with a daytime high of 50 degrees, but look at the temperatures as we approach Easter. Could be at 80 degrees by Easter Sunday, so we'll go on a steady warming trend to close out this week and move into the Easter weekend. Then along the Wasatch Front, a good chance for snow showers through today, a good chance for snow showers through early on Wednesday, then mostly dry Thursday into Good Friday. And then for your Saturday and Sunday, daytime highs into the middle 50s and near 60 degrees on Easter Sunday. So spring looks like it's around the corner.